Today's video, I'm going to be going through how to improve with the MCW, giving you guys all the tips and tricks. Let's get right into it, starting off with the class setup. So Season 4 has just arrived, and honestly, the class is the exact same, so nothing's really changed. Make sure to screenshot this class setup. Let's go through some clips and show you exactly how to play as an AR. Make sure you screenshot that. We're going through the clips right now. Okay, so starting off on the clips here, what we're going to be doing is basically going through, breaking it down, showing you what I do as an assault rifle player, how I work with, short range, medium range, all that good stuff. Let's get right into it. On this clip here, we're going to go through. Okay, so we're on invasion control, nothing crazy right now. I'm just going to slide across, and in this scenario we know they're spawning around the castle, so I'm just going to go through and pick up the first player. Now I'm going to go across. All I'm going to do, okay, is whenever I spot an opponent, I'm simply going to strafe left and right. When I strafe left and right, it allows me to maximize my aim assist. In terms of the recoil control, all that is with my right stick I move it down, and that's literally it. So I slide, for example, center onto the opponents. As I shoot them, you're going to see right now, we just always lining up our crosshair where we expect them to be. So right now I know they're spawning on the right, okay? So I'm actually going to go for a bit of movement here to catch them off guard. So I'm going to dolphin dive off. As I dolphin dive, you're going to notice my crosshair is exactly where it needs to be. We go across, and I'm just going to strafe left and right. So just using that movement constantly takes us nicely to Karachi. Let's see what we do in the next clip. So we go across, we take out the first player. When I'm close range like this, I always want to use some sort of movement, because most of the time the opponents are going to run either a sub, or if they do have an assault rifle, they're going to also kind of slide at me, and I don't just want to be a sitting target, right? So I'm going to go across, try to make sure I'm the aggressive player in the gunfight. We slide across, we get the second. As this is happening, I'm going to slide cancel into the third, and I spot him right there. In these moments, right, what you want to do is you want to use something called the pop-up glitch. So what that is you want to basically, right now I spot the opponent, okay? Instead of correcting my centering right now, instead of moving my right stick towards the opponent, I'm going to go crouch, and then I'm going to pop up. So by pop up, I mean I'm going to run forward. So now I'm going to run forward, and then when I re-peek them, because I get that camera effect, it basically allows me to see him a second before he sees me. So in those scenarios, all I'm doing is popping up so I can camera the opponent, okay? It's just like an effect to make it faster and kill them. This is like one of my favorite movements in the game that I've started to do. I never used to do it too much, but it's one of my favorite. So as I slide around the corner, I'm also going to hold the prone button. So let me kind of back away and show you what I mean, okay? So right now you're going to see, oh, where is it? Where is it? Okay, perfect. So right now what you're going to see is one of my favorite movement mechanics in the game. So we're going to go across around the corner. In this scenario, oh my god, what's going on? Sorry about that. I'm pressing the space button to pause it, and it keeps messing up my recording. My bad. Let's start again. I do apologize for that. Okay, so let's start again. Let's start again. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, perfect. So right now, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite movement mechanics in the game. We're going to slide around the corner. As we arrive, we've slide cancelled. I'm also going to go prone. So that way, when I approach this gunfight, I'm essentially already prone. And it makes it so much easier and so much faster, because whenever I'm playing against somebody like this, if they're pre-aiming me right now, they are going to hold the angle. But if I can slide around the corner and then go prone, I essentially look like I'm proning around the corner, and it's just a faster way of approaching the gunfight. So we take out the first player, really good shots, and now I know the second player is watching from top, where we can see the radar. All I'm going to do is go across, we go through, and we take out the second. So just playing like that, again with the assault rifle, just gives me different angles, and overall just a really effective way of playing the game. We go across, right now we're on Rio, just going to watch over. There's an opponent on my left, so we're just going to jump up top. I spot this opponent, okay? We're on P2. I know that they're spawning all the way in the back. So the place that I'm pre-aiming now, it should be kind of the line of sight that they're crossing from. So we wait, he jumps across. Now in this scenario, there's only two areas he could be. One is going into the garage, or one is jumping up to the head glitch. So because the head glitch is closer, all I'm going to do is pre-aim it. You see he jumps up and we get perfect shots. Now if he didn't go to that head glitch, all I would have done is check the left and then check the head glitch again. It's just about maximizing your chances using your centering. So we go across, we take out one, going to push through, going to reload now. And although we get caught off guard here, right? There's a player behind us. We get caught off guard. Actually, no, wrong clip. This is actually a different clip. My bad. So we go through, we spot the first player, we take him out. This is kind of using your MCW at long range, how it's intended to use it. So we go across right now, we spot the opponent at a distance. Right now, my teammates are in the hill. All I'm trying to do is watch over them, okay? So I'm simply waiting for him to peek up. There you go. As we shoot him now, I'm going to back away. I'm going to chuck a grenade over, trying to get that shot. And again, I'm trying to do that peek up, okay? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to basically run forward so that I can pop up and shoot him. But you can see my grenade was almost perfect. It lands right on him. We get the hit markers. Now he's one shot. So instead of do that pop-up, I'm going to go right, go across, and now I'm simply waiting and pre-aiming the head glitch. So I'm holding the head glitch. As soon as he overcommits there, we make him one shot. In this scenario, if you are the opposite player, there is zero way I can kill you right now, okay? I'm hoping for him to overcommit. If you are the player on the other side, all you have to do right now is wait, heal up, and then reposition. But I'm going to wait for the over-aggression, and that's exactly what he does. He gets over-aggressive, and most of the time people do that. I don't know why. It's kind of like a reaction thing. When you're weak, you start to panic, and you start to get frantic and move around. Let's take it nicely towards P2. So we go across. I spot the opponent on my right. I want you to look at the minimap right now. What do you see on the minimap? We're currently on P1. We're currently going towards P2. There's an opponent on my right. They clearly don't know I'm here. But there's also an opponent on my left. So as I go through now, I'm going to kill this player. As soon as I shoot him, I now know the players on my left. So I'm immediately going to turn around and try to get the second shot off. So it's just about using the minimap, snapping on the players, and getting that crosshair placement where you want it to be. If I can back off slowly, I can show you what I mean by crosshair placement. As I get the first kill, I'm immediately going to jump around the corner. I'm going to line up my crosshair, so my right stick where the opponent is, and then I'm just going to strafe left and right. You want to use your right stick to control your centering. You want to use your left stick to strafe and get the kill. We go across right now. Again, using that prone I spoke about earlier. This player is clearly going up the stairs here. He's clearly going up the stairs, so we know exactly where he's going to be. He's going up those stairs, so he's going to approach this door. There's no reason for me to get aggressive, so we're going to hold the angle. I don't even know if that's him. I think that's someone else. But we're going to hold the angle, go prone, hit those shots. As we're shooting there, we're literally focusing on our right stick to move it down to control the recoil. I want you to look at the minimap right now. What do you see? We see a marker on the left that says somebody's on my left. So we're going to go through it, really good shots. This is where the slide cancel gets those short range kills. Slide cancel around the corner. Well, I didn't really slide cancel, I actually jumped there. Jumping, slide canceling, same thing, as long as you're doing some sort of cameraing mechanic. So right now we get the first kill, we take out the second by jumping around the corner, centering to where it needs to be, getting those shots off. High rise, this is my favorite map in terms of using an MCW, just really being able to cut the lanes. We go through, we take out one. Looking at the minimap, what's empty? The middle. So we're going to back away by these stairs. As I'm backing away, we spot the opponent on the right. I want you to watch how we're playing. We're literally just snapping between the two distances, and all I'm trying to do is have easy gunfights with the MCW. I'm not trying to make it complicated. I'm not trying to run out in the open. I'm trying to keep my positioning and get easy gunfights. Look at this angle right now that we've created. For them to get towards B, they now have to cross this angle. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold it. We're going to wait. We're going to hold the angle. My teammate pushes through. They're out in the open. We go for the shots. Again, just using our left stick to kind of strafe, our right stick to control our centering. Right here, I believe we get a three-piece, and I really think I'm getting better at controlling my MCW close range. And that's a massive factor that I think a lot of people are trying to work on. So right now, I know the opponent's in front of me, okay? So all I'm going to do is, as I go around the corner, I'm going to keep on going prone and then standing. So what I'm doing by doing this, okay, is all I'm doing is I'm going prone. When I'm prone, it allows me to basically, they have to correct their centering, right? But when I go forward, I essentially stand up. So look at this. I go prone, stand up. I go prone, stand up. So when they're looking at me, they have to keep on correcting their centering. But I know exactly when I'm going down and up, so it's easier for me to have my shot. So we go through, we take out one, slide cancel for the second, the third's out in the open, we jump around the corner, we take him out. Just constantly using the MCW to your advantage. Again, we're in a position, look at my crosshair, perfect centering, we take out the first player. Now, immediately, my first thought is, okay, where's the second? So we're going to aim out. I'm going to snap onto the second. So right now, normally I would say use your left stick to kind of aim. But because my right stick isn't where it needs to be, this is using your right stick. So these scenarios where your opponent isn't moving, okay, you want to use your right stick to create your centering. Once your right, sorry about that. Once your right stick is kind of corrected itself, you then want to use your left stick. So right now is all centering. Take out the first player. We go across. He's right there. So all I'm going to do is with a little snap of my right stick, we move it right. We go across now, strafe left and right. You see that? Did you see that little strafe there? Again, in the game, I don't really notice what I'm doing. It's just all mechanics. So we go through, take out the first, we strafe now, we get this centering. So it's all about that strafe once you get your shot lined up. So center before, make sure you get that shot lined up. Same thing, slide cancel around the corner, take out one. Constantly doing the same thing, slide cancelling, but look at my crosshair. It's where it needs to be. So all you do is you slide cancel, you get some shots off, you strafe to control your recoil, and then you use some sort of movement. We go across, there's a player on my left. So what do? We go down, First thing, let's go for that pop-up. So we go down and then we instantly run forward. So now that when I reveal myself, I get the camera effect. So I can see him before he sees me. Although he shot me first, although he technically saw me first, me going down for 1 second, essentially snaking him, when I re-peeked myself, I have the advantage. Always use this mechanic. Always camera your opponents, always strafe. Just make sure it's a consistent approach to your gameplay. Let's see what we do here. We're kind of leading our shots forward because we know they're going to push us. We go across, we know they're coming through the right. Again, crosshair placement. Wherever I expect them to be, I'm putting my crosshair. There's a player on my left here. We're going to go across, we're going to strafe. All about the strafe. Right there, I actually played that pretty poor in terms of my positioning, but my gun skill bailed me out. We're going across, same thing. The opponent's in front of me. Most of the time when I'm coaching someone, they stand still and they use their right stick to aim. But look what I do instead. What most people do. You start strafing. You start strafing slightly because you want to control your shot. Although it doesn't look crazy, I'm just doing a little strafe left and right. It just makes it a lot easier for me to control my shot. Nothing too crazy, but you're just able to control your recoil. Okay. Let's go through the cameraing mechanic. There's a player on my right. What do we do here? All you want to do is jump around the corner and have your crosshair where it needs to be. Okay? Crosshair placement is everything. Look how smooth this was. We jump around the corner. We didn't get a shot off, but because my crosshair placement was where it needs to be, now when I go right, like that, it literally is lined up to my opponent. So just using your crosshair, you can get so many different shots off. Again, same thing. We're waiting for him to go in the open. We take out one. This guy's one shot. Remember what we said earlier. Exact same map. This player now has two options. One is to try and do the pop-up snake and shoot me. The problem is because they're so one shot, if I even shoot them once when they pop up, they're going to die. So their best bet is trying to play their life for a second. But it kind of comes down to me. If I close the angle down and they, stand there, I'm going to get the kill. So look at this. They pop up. They shoot me once. They try to, but I get the kill. Straight away, we turn around. And again, this scenario. In this scenario, I've been out positioned. They've got the advantage over me. But this is where your movement is very important, okay? Not only do you want to make it easier for you to get the kill, right now, I could snap onto this opponent, but I'm already running right now. So my first reaction isn't to snap onto him, because realistically, he's going to slide past me. So I'm going to have to move my right stick all the way around. So instead, I'm going to slide as well. As I'm sliding, it's easier to turn. So I'm sliding and then I'm turning. Just using these kind of movement and stuff like that, it's a lot easier. What do? We go back to step one. I'm trying to close down the angle, so we slide across. I spot him. So we go across. As I slide around, I'm going for the jump shot. So whenever you're sliding, you want to either jump or drop shot, just to make it harder for them to shoot you. So look at this. We hit him once. So now as I slide, I jump. So sliding, then jump. Again, just adding more movement. It makes it so much harder for them to hit you. Nice little two-piece. Let's go across. We know they're spawning at the back now. We spot the third. Good centering. We get the kill. At this point, I know they're going to spawn at the back left. So instead of closing the angle down, I'm going to play from up top. Hold the centering where it needs to be. We go across. Great shot. As we're jumping, we're moving our right crosshair slightly down, so it kind of corrects our aim. So look at this. As we're jumping, I want you to think about when you're jumping. When you're jumping like this, your crosshair is going to go up, right? So as I'm jumping, the crosshair goes slightly down. That's it. Evens up your shot. As you drop shot, the crosshair goes slightly up. We go across. In this scenario, same thing as earlier. These players are pushing me. All I want to do is make sure that I'm ready for the gunfight. So as they approach me, I'm going for the drop shot. So we go for the drop shot, easy kill. We spot one, we take him out. We go across, strafing, centering. It's literally the same thing across different game modes, different maps, different levels. This clip was one of my favorites in many of my videos. Just kind of, honestly, just having that takeover mode right now. What's this? The pump up. Look at this. We go through it, we get that pump. Just always going for that snake. Slide cancel through the left. We know he's approaching this area because, no one's really pushed the right, so they could be approaching the left. So we slide cancel, crosshair placement, perfect. Look at that, easy kill. Just always being able to be ready for the gunfight. That's kind of the key with an AR. You don't want to run and get caught in the open, okay? In these gunfights, you're seeing I'm always ready for the gunfight. Now, the sub is a lot faster and snappier, but with the AR, you have the advantage of just beaming at any range. Now, even these scenarios where I'm breaking the hill, I'm not just running in, right? Because this sub is more likely going to react to me. So I'm checking the right, no one's here, and now I'm jumping through the left. Honestly, this was somehow insane centering. I never normally win those kind of gunfights because they're quite hard, but I got really lucky there. That was just kind of insane centering. Scenarios, make yourself a harder target to hit. Let's push through. We're waiting. We see him on a head glitch, so we're just trying to beam him. I'm not sure if I spoke about this earlier, but the single tap fire is my favorite mechanic in the game. It's something Dashi does really well. I want you to just look at this for a second. As I spot this opponent, okay, I've lined up the shot instead of spraying my MCW now, because if I shoot my MCW, even if I control my recoil, it's going to go up a little bit, right? So instead, I'm just going to single tap. So single tap, single tap, single tap. So I'm literally just tapping the R1 button once or twice instead of holding it. And what happens is then I'm able to get into a position where I'm shooting him while my recoil isn't moving. So although I'm shooting him at a slower rate, I'm hitting more bullets. We go through, the second player's there, we crouch behind cover, perfect strafe, perfect centering. Same thing, we're watching over. There's a player in front of me, let's reload. And now as I go around the corner, I'm probably going to jump. There you go, we jump, we get the camera. You just don't want to be standing still. This player, I knew he was pushing us. He just killed my teammate. So as I approach this gunfight, I'm like, right, let me jump with momentum. Let me jump to the side, but have my crosshair on the left. Now, as I land, if I just stand still here, they're going to shoot me. So if I jump again, I'm using that extra momentum. Always use movement to your advantage. We jump across, watch the left, same thing. He actually catches me off guard. He should kill me there. But because of really good movement, good centering, we're able to get that kill. Use your gun skill to bail you out of gunfights. But make sure you're prioritizing positioning. But there's times where it happens. There's times where you need to bail yourself out. And when you're playing with an MCW or a rival, make sure to maximize your chance of winning the gunfight. Like right now, I'm snaking. It's a 2v1. It was a 2v2. I'm one of a cruise. Look at this gunfight. He's right in front of me, but I'm not going to give him anything for free. I'm going to maximize my chance of winning it by hiding behind cover and stuff like that. This takes us to our last gunfight and one of the cleanest ones, if I'm honest with you. We go through, we spot the opponent, okay? So we're going to go through, we're going to take one out. We're going to snake it, we spot the second. So right now I'm going to wait. Every time I kind of pop up, I'm trying to get those shots off. Now look at this. We hit him with some really good shots. As we hit him, because he's so weak, we're going to fully commit to the gunfight now, and we're able to get that kill. Let me show you that last one in fast motion, because I thought it was a really clean one. So look at this. We get shot. We're going to back away. We're going to back away. As I shoot him a few times, I'm like, oh, okay, I can commit to this. And we go through, we get the kill. YouTube. That was a very long video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Again, this is my MCW class. I'm just going to quickly show you a little bit about the recoil and stuff like that, and then we're going to end the video there. So, in scenarios like this, kind of like I'm speaking about, when you shoot normally, this is the recoil pattern, okay? The recoil pattern's like that. It just goes all the way up. You don't want to be dealing with recoil. So when you're shooting, you want to make sure you're not just shooting like this, because what happens is your right stick, it just goes all over the place. So what you want to do is you want to look at your recoil pattern and say, right, this was going up, a little bit right, a little bit left, little bit right. But the whole kind of concept is it goes up, and that's about it. So now when I shoot, all I want to do is move my right stick down a little bit. And now you can see, in terms of accuracy, this is a lot better. So now when I'm shooting the bots, I'm going to center where it needs to be, maybe around the chest because of natural recoil. As I'm shooting, all I'm going to do is move my right stick down. So now, move my right stick down, move my right stick down. As I'm doing this, all I'm doing is strafing. So when I slide cancel, I don't just slide cancel and then look left. No. Say the bot's right there. Okay, the bot's right there. We're going to slide cancel and then like that. So you see how I'm snapping right into the head? It's because I'm literally centering as I'm slide cancelling. And the more you do it, the more you get used to it, the better you'll be. So you could do this literally in between games. You can just do this. So we aim in, we do a crack aim, shoot, crack aim, shoot, crack aim, shoot. And you're going to see that even at distance, you can hit some consistent shots simply by controlling your recoil. If you want to practice the prone dive, you can do this. You can slide cancel around a corner, prone. Slide cancel around a corner, prone. Just try different mechanics and how they work. There's a guy right there. I want to jump around the corner, jump, shoot, jump, shoot. Just try different things. YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're uploading a lot right now. We're uploading absolutely every day, 4 videos a day. It's a lot of content. I'm really trying to grind the content, just give you guys as much value as possible. I don't know, man. Something inside just said, all right, let's see if we can get every single person that watches the video to these diamonds. So I think if you guys really want to improve and you try to like practice the tips I kind of go, I really think every single person watching can hit diamond, even crimson, to be honest. It's just kind of it's a grind. But you guys are an insane community, man. You guys really help me out. Just overall, I really enjoy working in terms of providing these kind of videos. They take a lot of time, a lot of effort, but the comments I get, the satisfaction I get from seeing people improve is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, because it does help me out a lot, and it does show me that you guys like this style of video as well, and I'll make sure to do more of these in the future. YouTube, drop a like, drop a comment. Catch you guys for another video later on today. Peace.